in the planet. I'm back again in Ghost Senpai, and well, this is gonna be Nick, Snowbrust's Nick and Tom special. First of all, shout outs to, I think it's pronounced Scammer or something like that. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce your name. And shout outs to them for helping me here once I finished my Tom and Jerry run. Hurricane Otis has been doing some has been giving some issues on the electrical and internet connections. Fortunately, I'm safe. I'm on the state next to where Hurricane Otis affected, but usually when this kind of natural disasters happens is where I also used to have some small issues. Now that I'm thinking about that, but well, now we work around with an alternative for this, and well, this is gonna Snowbrust Nick and Tom special. I hope that they can update that on the layout, because I don't blame the staff for this, because they were helping me around with the issues I was having on the stream. So we work around with an alternative. So hopefully it's getting something helpful. Okay, but anyways, Snowbrust Nick and Tom special. This is a remake from the arcade Snowbrust. I'm mainly an NES runner of this. Well, I'm mainly a runner from the NES version that we're going to be playing after this. So it's going to be interesting how my muscular memory is going to be working in both runs, and now it's really early in the morning for me. But anyway, let's start with the show. I'm gonna make a canon for this. what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm gonna be playing on time attack. The game is Japanese for main purposes. Language doesn't affect the game, but you will get what I'm afraid. So it's gonna be the Kingdom from free. Let's go and start 3, 2. Oh, where's the place? Let's start on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. First things first, as I mentioned before, this is a remake released last year for exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. This is a remake from the arcade Snow Bros game. Unfortunately, I haven't got any red potions. There's not a way to manipulate the game in order to get the red potions. So this is gonna be kind of luck in order to get this as quick as we can. Otherwise, I can make it without the red potions. It's gonna be good, and it's a nice meme that I got the face. Probably I'm just gonna restart the run just to try to get the red potion. Well, I used to do that. I'm not gonna restart it. I'm just gonna keep going. Unless this is something good about this remake is that it's not so punishable like the NES version, where if you don't get the red potion, everything is gonna be really slow. Something good about this is that we have 2 buttons in order to shoot to make the shooting. So that's like something that compensates the fact that we don't have the red potion here in the game. And again, sorry for all the small technical issues. Everything should be good. Less for now. This is something bad about living in a third world country, which is my situation. But we need to deal with some stuff. And again, shoutouts to RGL staff for helping with all of this. So again, this is a remake that was released exclusively for the Nintendo Switch from the arcade version. And for the fans of this game, this was something really amazing. And there we go, I got the red potion. Because unfortunately, this game was not pretty popular in some places, as far as I know, like in United States or something, like in countries like United States. But in Latin America and Europe, the game was really popular, so somehow that helped that. We get. Okay, we back. Sorry about that. Looks like OBS was not so nice. I'm just gonna reset really quick the run. And this is gonna be something good because this was not a really good start. But anyways, let's start again. 3, 2, 1, go. Fortunately, we haven't lost so much time trying to complete the first stages. So that was something that it's not supposed that I have thrown that enemy, but I got the red potion, so I need to be really quick because I feel like it's gonna disappear. There we go, I got it. So this definitely, well, looks like OBS decided to cooperate with the run because on this second attempt I got really quick the red potion, which is something good. Again, neither on the remake or the arcade version there's a way to manipulate the game in order to get the potions. So it's just a luck factor for that. But later, when we see the NES version, you will see that you can manipulate the game really easy to get the red potion. And just in case you don't get the red potion, you just lose like 30 seconds resetting the game. I believe you can reset the timer and that kind of things, but for marathon purposes, if I don't get the red potion, I will just reset the game but not the timer. But it's gonna be something. Okay, I stopped the timer. Sorry, that's on my side. I am running the timer, but it doesn't matter because I'm playing on time attack mode, which is the way that we used to time the game. We used to go through the in-game timer on this title. So live split / an RTA timer is not really relevant for the game. So it's fine. It's not a problem that I forgot to start a timer. So we need to really care about the in-game timer that we're seeing on the top middle of the screen. Because something good about this game is that they included a time attack mode where you don't see the cutscenes because the developers of this game, Glory World Media, decided to add cutscenes to the game to talk about the plot of the game and that kind of thing. But I'm gonna be talking about that in a little bit because again, this is not something really relevant, at least for now. Or probably just to add some commentary value. Is the best for us is just to don't see the cutscenes, so I can talk about what is happening with the game. Because even since this is a remake, also there were some new stuff added to the game. The original game has only 50 stages, but this remake has 80. It introduced 30 new stages. We're going to be talking about that later. And also, the bosses' names, I used to forget them. But what I don't forget is that, unfortunately, this boss is not so nice to defeat here. Because as you have seen, what I've done is that I have thrown the snowballs to the left and wait until they bounce and hit the boss. Because something bad about this game is that the original game was 4:3, and talking about its aspect ratio, obviously, because that was like the main aspect ratio with the TV screens back in the day. And also, well, now I see why I haven't started my timer properly. Because I opened live split with my splits. I don't know why I opened live split with my splits. I don't need them for this. So now I have seen why I mess up with the timer. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Because again, you just need to follow the game timer, and then with that you are done. But for marathon purposes, we need to use the RTA. What I was talking about? Yeah, I remember. Well, so something bad about this game is that now the scenarios still having the same design, like the 4:3 aspect ratio, but they were stretched to 16:9. And unless for these normal stages, that's not like a big deal. But with the first boss, that definitely changes. Because those snowballs that I throw to the left, if I have thrown them to the right, trying to hit the boss, the snowballs will simply skip the boss and wouldn't touch the boss, which means that just was gonna be a lost hit. It was gonna be something pointless. So I just decided to throw it to the left, so they were gonna bounce and hit the boss. Because for some reason this game was like that. Fortunately, that's like the only. Oh my god! I thought I was gonna die. Fortunately, that's like the only biggest issue we can have. Because on next boss fights, everything is kinda normal, and also some small stuff changes. But yeah, if you have played the arcade version, you're used to it. Just a few things are gonna be slightly different, and that's something you shouldn't feel to be worried about. And also, I haven't talked about the potions. I will talk about them once I beat the next boss fight. And we have this big frog that's gonna throw in us a bomb, so depending on its spawn, okay, it's spawn in a good position. Because I just simply can keep here. Oh, that was something troll. I was not expecting to the frog to do that. And again, I died. Okay, it's fine if I die. It's not like a big issue in the game, but I died really early, so this is gonna affect things a little bit, but not so much, fortunately, because as I've mentioned before, since I have 2 buttons to shoot, that's not like a big problem for me. Oh my god, it's not that. Okay, let's keep in the middle. Yeah, I don't used to die like that on this boss fight. But when things happen, and we're speed nerds, we're speed runners, we need to deal with that kind of things. And also, that's something good about marathons, because that's like the charm of this event, because everything is being done live and and I'm really lucky. I got all the 3 potions here. So it was not like a big problem anyways. It was a low boss fight, but at least I got a bit of marathon luck getting the 3 potions on that stage, so that's something I don't blame about. So getting back to the topic, let's talk about the potions. So in this game, the way that we defeat the enemies, as you have seen, is that you turn them into a snowball and then you throw the snowball. But if a rolling snowball touches an enemy, that enemy is gonna fly through the stage, and once it lands on any spot of it, an item is gonna appear. We can get an item food that is just gonna give us points, and at the same time, or also we can get an item, as we have seen. In this case, for the item, we have the potion. So we have a total of 4 potions in the game. The red potion makes us going faster. The yellow potion increases our shooting range, and the blue potion increases our shooting power, making it we can freeze entering the enemies into snowball really quick. So it's supposed that having the combination of the 3 snowballs, it's the best you can get here. Oh my god, that was something bad. But usually, if you can get the red and blue, you can complete the game without problems. You can take everything really chill. So the yellow is like a bonus. There are some people that prefer to skip the yellow potions. I used to grab them if I get them. If I don't get them, it's like the same for me. Some small stuff changes is likely due to that. And also we have an additional potion, which is the green potion. It's mostly like a bonus, if I'm honest. And okay, I was kind of lucky with the position of those items. But well, the green potion, it's supposed that it just appears in few stages, but for some reason the developers of the remake, I think that they love too much that potion that it can spawn a lot. I have been getting a lot of spawns during this run of the green potion, but I will talk about that in a bit. Now, the birds. Oh my god, that was bad. This is a really easy boss on this remake, and I died on the dumbest way possible. It's still been good, because usually this boss is a bronc killer, but I'm glad that in remake this boss fight is really easy. As you can see, since I have no items, I am defeating this guy really quick, and I got the red potion again, so I was lucky. I was gonna make a dead abuse, and I was just gonna lose a life in order to get all lives again, but since I got the red potion, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't used to begin dying at this point of the run, but things are happening, and memes are happening, so people like me, people like to have fun and chill about that, but... getting back to the game, the green potion, and also I try to don't explain a lot of things because when I play the NES version, probably I'm gonna run out of stuff I can comment. Okay, this is not good. Well, the green potion, as you have seen, it turns you into a kind of balloon, and you can fly through the stage. And if you touch an enemy like that, the effect is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same, like if a rolling snowball touches them. Okay, the yellow potion, the one that I'm lacking out right now. But well, it's not supposed that you can get a lot that potion, but for some reason you get them a lot in this game. I don't know exactly the reason behind that, but it happens. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it's not. I mean, the best thing that you can the best situation you can get with the green potion is simply that that you get them as one of the first items in that spawn on the stage, because you can go fly to the stage and touch the enemies in order to defeat them, and that's everything. Because as you are watching also, I'm trying to get all the items that spawn on the screen. On the arcade version, that's not like a problem. I don't remember what the Sega Genesis version, because I don't used to play those versions, but I think on the arcade version, once you defeat all the enemies, it doesn't matter if you have different items on screen. The game's gonna move you quickly to the next stage. But on this remake, like in the NES version, you need to get all the items, or otherwise the game is not gonna move you to the next stage. And speedrunning talking, that gets translated into something slow. So just make us lose time. Yeah, the full power on one sweep, it was really interesting. And also, floor 39, usually this stage is a nightmare on the NES version. And also, fun fact, I said that this game is a Switch exclusive. I'm playing this on the Switch, but I'm playing with a PS4 controller because I find this more comfortable. The way that I play is this: I use the analog stick and then I use these fingers in order to shoot and jump. And it's interesting why I use the analog stick, but I will talk about that later on the run. Now, the big goblins. Not my favorite boss stage, because these flames are really annoying. But something good about this remake is that if you keep shooting to the flames, they're gonna despawn, they're gonna disappear. Which is something I'm really glad of. Because on other versions of the game, that you cannot do that. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die, but I'm gonna die because I was on the incorrect spot. But it's fine. You can see that on the bottom screen it says credit, but I can add unlimited credits. I don't know why the developers decided to do that, but I think that they wanted to give it like a close arcade experience with that. Because if I press another button, I can add more credits like this. So, 19. Up to 99 credits, I think. And I'm gonna die again. Okay, I'm just gonna make a dead abuse. I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm just gonna die again. I prefer to have my full amount of lives. I simply got distracted. But yeah, that's like a good charm, a good thing about the game. Yeah, the annoying thing here in this boss fight is just dealing with the flame. Not like the worst part you can get, but again, if I keep shooting to the flames, they're just gonna disappear. Okay, I need to be careful. I don't wanna perform another dead abuse. Okay, I'm gonna try to pretend that I'm getting concentrated, because this stage is hard, but I'm just getting concentrated because I mess up a lot of things, and I don't wanna miss a thing. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Oh god, I thought that I was gonna be here. The flames doesn't cooperate so much with the code, but we are here really dealing with. Okay, one is down. That's good. And there we go. Please give me the potion. Give me the potion. Okay, yellow potion. Acceptable. Red potion. There we go. I have been. Something I must say that is that I have been really lucky getting the red potions after defeating the bosses. So it's a good mark on luck. And well, blue potion. On the NES version, for some reason, the blue potion gets spawned a lot on these stages. So I used to find it interesting when I get the blue potion on any other version of the game on these stages, from 441 to 49. And well, if we were playing on easy mode, this was gonna be like in the arcade, with the fact that we just complete a total of 50 stages and then we are done. But as you can see on screen, the category is one player, any person normal, which just simply doesn't make sense for me. But Salero, shout out to him, which is the only mod of this game, decided to add the category as any percent because other versions of the game also have this as an any percent. Besides, there's no way to skip stages. The NES version is the only. The NES and Game Boy versions are the only known versions of the game where you can skip stages. So all levels and any percent, or all stages and only percent, have a reason to exist on the leaderboard. But on the Genesis arcade and well, this remake, you can skip stages. So this is technically another beat the game category, like Summon during House Trap. But I don't blame the mod or complain about that. I mean, I just complete the game and that's everything. But yeah, this is just basically a video game. There's not like 100% category or something, unless you wanna catch other stuff like the hidden CRT TVs that are across different stages. Because oh my god, that's good. Because also the game has another mode called Monster Revenge, which is a DLC where you can play the game with other characters such as the enemies, the princesses, and that kind of stuff. But you need to do specific tasks in the game in order to unlock them. That's a good plus of the game. But I have the physical version of the game. I'm playing right now the digital version, but in the physical version the DLC is included. So. And I got again the potions again. Shoutouts to streamers OBS, because without that crash, probably the run I was performing on the first attempt was gonna be worse than this. Definitely that crash helped me to get more luck with the power ups once I die, but I hope that I haven't killed my luck with that after saying. And yeah, if you make a full sweep, you defeat all the enemies with a single snowball, or with a single, well, by a single time you throw a snowball, some builds are gonna spawn from the top of the screen. That's like your reward for being quick and another reward for your ability in the game, your abilities in the game. And now the last boss, the Stoneheads. The last boss is where the arcade release or the easy mode. So usually 10 hits and we're done. Another good thing about this remake is that if you are really quick with your shootings, you can. Oh my god, that wasn't good, but it's fine. I don't care. If you're really quick with your shootings, you can break the bubbles. That's something exclusive for this version. So there are some good things that this remake made, and other ones that were not so good. But somehow it's those things get compensated. depending on the situation. And also I need to be really careful because if I throw a snowball and there's a bubble, the snowball's gonna if the snowball touches the bubble, what is gonna happen is that it's gonna the snowball is gonna bounce. Okay. Now the new stages, because again, if this were the easy, well, the easy difficulty or the easy category, the run should have finished there. But since we're playing on normal, we can access to the new additional stages. You can access to them just if you play the game in normal hard. But based on my few experience playing in the hard difficulty, I used to find a lot of differences with the new stages if you play on normal, difficult, or hard. But believe me, when I talk about hard difficulty, it's fine that I'm dying. I don't care. But this stage is something good is that this stage is really quick, even if you don't have the potion. So it's not like a big deal if you die. And I got a green potion, nice. So let's see what's gonna happen. So something is that these stages are not so punishing if you don't have the potions. Because even without the red potion, these stages are really quick. And as we can see, we have new enemies and new variations of the enemies we already have. Right now, the most annoying enemies for these stages are those wolves because they have a basket with some shurikens there. And it's really bad because if they are on a floor below me, and if they make a slight movement where the basket is gonna move slightly high, that's gonna kill me. So that's something really bad about that basket. The hitbox on that basket is really annoying. So that's something you really need to deal with and get used to. And also, another good of this stage, Bolo! Because we can get the builds. And also, for the build requirement, you need to defeat all the enemies with a single novel or really quick. But you need to be quick, because the longest you take, the less the less amount of builds you will get for the point. So you need to be also really quick with that. It's not like if you try to keep all the enemies on the same spot just to try to defeat them really quick. It's not like that. Like if you try to keep them on the same spot, because you have seen here, I defeated them really quick compared with what I've done with the previous stage with those purple farflings. So that's the main difference. Because in the past stage, since I defeated them really quick, I got more builds than on the previous stage. So you need to be really quick. No, it's not simply just to defeat them with a single hit and then you're done. You need to be quick with that. And now, this big ninja wolf, it's annoying again. Right now, we're just like 3 runners of the game, and none of us is running actively this version, so it's not like if we can work around to see what is happening. But depending on the position of the wolf, you need to be careful, because what can happen is that once the wolf throws the shurikens, you can get hit by them. So depending on the position, fortunately the spot is the same, but it's really easy to mess up and forget things like that. I jump on the wrong moment, and I just needed a single hit. I just needed a single hit, and I died, and I've lost everything. And my good luck with the items had finished here. I have said that these stages are not so punishable if you don't have the potions, but at least on these next stages, there's a good chance to get them really quick, so it's not like a big problem for me. And well, now the annoying enemies in these stages are those green fishes, because they throw a kind of beam. They can throw with they are really quick and unpredictable, so sometimes if you are on the same horizontal line on them, they're gonna throw those beams, and since the beams move really quick, it's really easy to forget that those enemies do that attack and then you can die. And well, the annoying part of these stages is as you can see, there is rain around this, and this stage is it's raining, so that melts the snowballs really quick. So you need to be careful with that. And this is another good thing about having the green potion, that you can like stage really quick to get the item you have got. I was close to dying. I thought that that bat was gonna touch me. I mean, the bats are not a big deal, but it's really easy to mess up things if you are playing video games. So that's my guess. No, I forget that potion. And also probably the boss stage in these sections, this section of the game, can be the most annoying we can see, because there are three. We're only having 3 enemies as the bosses. The good thing is that each of them just require 3 hits, and then you can defeat them. But you will see how problematic it is to get that. I used to have a lot of problems with those stages, and I used to save a lot of time of my splits if I am really quick there. Probably that's my less unoptimized boss stage. And ladies and gentlemen, the nice floor. And also those blue goblins, I need to be really careful because they can throw fire on any direction. So if I'm the same vertical or horizontal line on them, and if I don't react really quick, bad stuff will happen. So we have these 3 birds that oh my goodness, memes I guess. And it's not something good to do this boss stage if you don't have the potions. I'm gonna die. I prefer to have all lives for this because I've said that these stages are not so punishing if you have all the potions, but for this boss fight, that's something that doesn't apply. And also it's really easy for me to forget when the enemies are gonna fall down, so I just try to defeat all of them because we have a max amount of 3. So on side, if it's 3 of them, they're gonna respawn again. So that's the window, the window opportunity I have. Okay, 1 is done. I just need a single hit for each of them, and then I'm done. Okay. Not a big deal, not a big deal, not a big deal. And well, that's gonna be a problem. There we go, thank you for saying. But I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I knew it. Sometimes their flying pattern changes and mess up things like you have seen, but it's the nature of the game. That's why I have a higher estimate for this, because a lot of things can happen. This game is so unpredictable in many senses. One is done. I don't care, I have to. When you get your first 100 points, you get an additional life, so it's not like a problem for me. Hold on. And also, when you throw a snowball and you get touched by that snowball, oh my, it's fine. I just need a single hit, I think. When you get touched by one of the rolling snowballs, you can get some invisibility frames for like a second. So you need to be really quick with those movements. Okay, just another hit and then I'm done. Another hit and then I'm done. There we go. I was not expecting to hit that bird on that way, so that was really interesting. What I was trying to do there is just to use the invisibility frames on my side in order to, well, be safe on that aspect. And well, last stages of the game. Fortunately, these are not complicated stuff to complete, so we're gonna be finishing under the estimate. So my PB, talking about IGT, is 31-17. I believe this is not a PB run, but it has been something interesting to showcase for marathon purposes. And also, the new enemy here, that we need to be really careful about is that that kind of white slug with wings. I think it's a slug because that enemy can throw a slime, purple slime on the floor that if we touch, we're gonna get stuck on there until it disappears, or it can throw purple snowball. Oh my god, this is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna die because I get stuck there. It's gonna throw. It can throw also a purple potion that's a downgrade potion. So if you have any other potions and if you take that potion, you will simply lose your power-ups. Please give me the red. Okay, never mind. I'm dying a lot on this run, but at least I'm not dying on important stages, so it's not like a big issue, big problem. So the way that I need to defeat this big white dragon is with a rolling snowball. Otherwise, you just can do regular hits. That's a slow, but sometimes it's like the easiest, fastest way you can have to defeat that enemy instead of waiting for a rolling snowball to appear. I'm not gonna be able to catch that red potion. Yeah, I knew it. And also sometimes when that dragon begins shooting fire, oh sorry, an issue on my side. Okay, don't worry. That was something on my side. I just took care of that. Don't worry. So I get scared for a bit, and I thought that OBS mess up things in order to stop that I have lost the connection or something like that. That was a Windows sound on my side, so don't have to worry about that. And anyways, I haven't talked about the plot of the game, so I'm only having like a minute for that while we reach the last boss fight. So basically in this game, there was an evil power, in this case by the King Arthur, that decided to kidnap the twin princesses. And also put a snowman curse into... Well, the twin princesses called Princess Puri Puri and Puchi Puchi. So, and also that evil person put a snowman curse into Nick and Tom. So now both brothers need to save the twin princesses and get rid of the snowman curse. If you have played on the easy mode, and once we defeat the King's Court, the evil King Arthur, then the deed is done. I mean, doesn't matter that I died here, I was not on the correct spot to do this. Well, I'm gonna talk about the plot once I complete the game, because this is a real annoying boss fight, but I'm right now on the safest spot I can have in order to complete this stage. But I need to be careful about the goblin and also that blue beam, because those are really annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about why I play this with an analog stick instead of a D-pad if it is a 2D game. Because it's a really dumb reason why I play this. So I prefer to keep on this spot because this is the safest, if you're really quick enough, the safest spot you can have in order to progress into the game and defeat this boss. So with this, if I am on the correct spot, I just can simply keep it shooting and then wait for the enemies to appear and then throw them against the King Arthur. So this is like the safest way, not the fastest, but the safest. So we need to be as safe as possible. Oh, it doesn't matter that. Let's try it again. I want to finish underestimate anyways. This is gonna be like a 30. If I don't die, this is gonna be like a 38. Sometimes trying to get on the top section, it's really complicated. Okay, that's new. I was never on the same spot like the explosion, so it makes sense that I have died there. Not the first time that I died on that way. Oh my goodness, this is not good. I'm just gonna lose a life again. I don't wanna risk things. Again, I still having time on the estimate, so that's why I became a higher estimate for this, because things can happen. And again, I'm mainly an NES runner of the game, so on the NES there are a lot of things you can manipulate on your side. But for the remake, there are a lot of unpredictable things you need to deal with. Hijo de tu... Are you kidding me? Yeah, I knew it. I know I'm not worried about this. Everything is under control. This is gonna be like a 42 or 43 IGT if I don't die this attempt. But I hope that I don't die. I mean, I have practiced this and haven't got any big issues. And also, talking about practice, that's another problematic thing with this, because since you cannot do save states or something like that, you need to practice like in the old school way. Just keep playing and keep playing. There's no way to load IL, so that just complicates some stuff. It's fine, it's fine, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. I thought I jumped it earlier, so I thought about that. Okay, there we go. This is good. But we haven't completed the run yet. So what do we need to do right now? We need to climb all of this and then reach King Arthur again. And then turn him into Snowball. There's a way to make a warp, because if you die, you're gonna spawn on a higher section. But I'm not gonna try to do that. If I do that, that's gonna be something accidental. Because okay, in this case I'm gonna need to do that. And if I die, it's gonna be good, because I'm just gonna do this section again. I'm not gonna be in the necessity of facing the boss, so this is gonna be something good. And if this can be a 39, I'm gonna be glad with that. Okay, there's a good chance that Goblin can kill me. Okay, there we go. That was good. To be careful. I knew it. Okay, it's fine again. I'm just gonna warp here. This is okay, this is gonna be a 40. It's still being good. And we're gonna get the 540 meme. You will see that on a bit. And why that's a meme? Because once you defeat King's Arthur in order to finish the time, you get 540 points. And since I have died, I have lost all my points. That's gonna be a good meme. Imagine dying on a stage where it's not supposed that you will be complicated to. It will not so complicated to do this. On the multiplayer, warping is really broken because you can keep going. Okay, time's gonna finish once I throw the snowball, and that's time. That was like a 41 something RTA talking. But 40-24, not my best, but still being underestimated, so I'm really glad about that. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I don't know where I left my physical game because I have the limited edition of the game, but I don't know where I left it, and I forgot to look at this too. I found it. Hold on. Sun is rising up, and I'm not liking that because I just slept like 3 hours, and later I need to go to work. Just look how amazing is this. I really like the special edition of this game because these are Nick and Tom plushies, and also it has additional good stuff. And I don't know, I really like this. So first of all, shoutouts to Quiver Media, and well, sorry, for Clear River Games, CRT Games, and that's a gym because thanks to all those people, we were able to have a remake of this amazing 90s arcade classic. And while my favorite version is well, I grown up with the NES version, which is my favorite version, and I will talk about that later during that run. I'm really glad that Star Wars was back. And let's see which surprises we're gonna be getting on next year when we get a new game, which is gonna be a 3D title. So that's gonna be something interesting. So getting back to the topic of the plot. It's about that when you complete the game on arcade mode, which is the first mode that it's shown here, and you're playing normal or hard. Once you complete the first 50 stages, you will rescue both Princess Puripuri and Puchi Puchi, but they will tell you that, well, you will see that Nick and Tom still having the Snowman curse. So now they need to go and face King Arthur, which was the last boss of this game, in order to get rid of that Snowman curse. Well, that's basically everything. Also, Monster Challenge is a really interesting DLC. Again, I haven't bought it on the digital version, so if I put my game card, it's gonna get unlocked because the DLC is included on the card. I simply found no reasons to split this as a DLC, while the developers will have included this as something by default on the main game, but business and money, I guess. Well, my participation doesn't finish here, as I was mentioning before. Now it's time to move to the NES version, so I'm gonna be back in a bit while I set up really quick my NES to run the NES version, which is a version which I'm mostly used to play. So keep tuning, I will be back in a bit.